Hello. It's been a while since I've posted on this channel, but I wanted to make a little update video for Chapter 2 Season 3 of OP Factions for my Minecraft Bedrock server, ECPE Network. For Season 3, we really wanted to balance the economy and the gameplay, as well as reduce the complexity of how items are obtained and how features work. A big part of the Season 3 change is we pretty much nerfed a lot of the economy and enchants. It would be a drag for me to go over them all in this video. You can view them in game with / patch, or you can view them online at ECPE.network. If I read Season 3.0.0, you can see all the new things we did, the changes we made, as well as all the currency changes, enchant balances. We obviously nerfed a lot of them, as well as other additions and changes that we made for Season 3. Most of the items in the game are now updated to include documentation. So now when you look at an item, it can tell you what it's used for, how you obtain it, and how you actually use it. So you just right click to use the money pouches, you can ignite the TNT or put it in a cannon, place spawners in the wild, you can find them from shop, etc. We added this information to almost every item in the game. We're looking to continue to update our items until this is like this for the entire server. We did an update to the training grounds. So if you didn't know, the training grounds is an area you can go to just test out items without having to worry about grinding anything or losing anything. The enchant systems are now updated to include Wrath enchants. You can add Book of Atonement upgrades to your items now, as well as Book of Unity upgrades to demigod items that have those kind of upgrades. So you can continue to make kits here and test them out as you feel need without having to risk your actual resources in game. To help with Season 3's balance changes, we wanted to make farming mobs not feel so much of a drag as we decrease the amount of currency you gain from them. So to help with that, we introduced mob mashers. You're able to craft mob mashers at the blacksmith using parts that you get from spawners. The first one you can get is a basic mob masher. All you need to do is place it near the mobs that are you're gonna want to kill. So I put my spawners here. The mob's gonna spawn there and stack in that chicken. With some coal, we can add some fuel to this mob masher. Now it has some fuel, and it's going to start farming nearby mobs. Like it's killing this chicken, it's going to collect the drops and store them inside. Mobs also give arcana and mob coins when you kill them. Of course, we want mob mashers to have that kind of support as well. So you're able to upgrade them. So arcana tier locked, mob coin tier locked. So if you upgrade arcana, you can start collecting arcana from mobs, but you need masher cores. These are also crafted at the blacksmith using mob drops. So once you start your mob masher journey, you can start building it up by using more and more mob mashers. Just grab some basic cores. As you can see, craft obtained from the blacksmith and you use it in the mob masher UI. Upgrades, arcana, and then once we upgrade it, now we have 100k arcana that we can store in there. If we look at it again, now we can see that it's collecting arcana from the chicken we're killing. And the basic mob masher can only farm lower tier mobs like chickens and cows. Get higher tier mashers like the industrial and advanced, you're able to not only grind more at a time, but also higher tier mobs like blazes and iron golems. And then mashers also need to be placed at least 3 blocks from each other. So you gotta be a little more strategic about where you're putting these in order for them to have impact. So now that that's there, if we added fuel to this, it would start being able to grind this as well. There is like a radius, so if we look at the upgrades, current range 3x3x3, you can upgrade that radius as well to make unique designs for how you're going to be farming your mobs. One quality of life change that we introduced for this season is we finally took the Drachma's NPC that would spawn after the mob wave event, and now he's permanently here. So whenever you feel like you need to go spend your Drachmas, you can come to the boss arena and you can spend your Drachmas here and get what you need without having to wait for the mob wave event to start and finish. So that's nice. For those of you that seem to be struggling with finding your way around spawn, we added a map. You can easily see where all the NPCs are located, so you can travel to them when you need them. Our usual reset cycle for ECPE Factions was around 3 to 4 months. We decided that this wasn't really working for us or the players, so we're going to start dedicating our seasons to be around 2 months long, and instead of making players wait for new seasons for content, we're just going to start releasing updates every couple weeks so we can make changes and introduce new things quicker for players so that they don't feel like they're stuck in the same spot. Looking forward to hearing what people think about the new season. If you're interested in joining it all, the IP is in the description below. Thanks for watching.